That is philosophy of Jeremy Bentham. Morality without God. Jeremy Bentham was a philosopher in 18th century England. Born in 1748 and died in 1832. Living during the Enlightenment era, he introduced the principle of utility, later called utilitarianism, in his book An Introduction to the Principles of Morals and Legislation, published in 1789. Bentham argued that morality does not come from God, from Scripture, or from priests. It comes from human experience, from pleasure, from pain, from happiness, from suffering. He wrote that pain and pleasure are the sovereign masters that govern human life. The principle of utility means the right action is the one that produces the greatest happiness for the greatest number. Bentham rejected religion as a reliable guide. He saw it as superstition, fear, and resistance to reform. He argued that laws should not be based on divine command, but on their real effects on human lives. If a law reduces suffering, it is good. If a law increases suffering, it is bad, no matter what Scripture says. Bentham attacked blind belief as a barrier to progress. He observed that priests and rulers used religion to justify cruel punishments, to block social reforms, to keep people obedient. He wanted to replace dogma with reason. He believed that every rule, every tradition, every institution must be tested by one question: does it increase happiness, or does it increase pain? Bentham applied this principle to prisons, to education, to freedom of speech, to democracy, and to animal welfare. He argued that animals deserve moral concern, not because of Scripture, but because they can suffer. His famous line was, "The question is not, can they reason, nor can they talk, but can they suffer?" Bentham's philosophy can be distilled into clear points. First, morality belongs to humanity, not to heaven. Second, happiness and suffering are the only real measures of ethics. Third, religion is not needed for morality. It often blocks justice and reform. Fourth, critical thinking must replace blind belief. Fifth, every law and tradition must be judged by its effects on real lives. Bentham's legacy expanded into legal reform, penal reform, education, freedom of the press, and democratic participation. He believed that government must be transparent, that rulers must be accountable, and that citizens must have the right to criticize authority. He argued that secrecy protects tyranny, while open discussion protects liberty. Bentham's utilitarianism was not only a moral theory, but a framework for building institutions that maximize happiness and minimize suffering. His vision was radical for his time, challenging centuries of religious authority and political tradition. He emphasized codification of laws so that citizens could understand them and rulers could be held accountable. Bentham supported democracy because it gave voice to the majority and aligned with the principle of utility. He believed that education was essential for progress because informed citizens could make rational choices and resist manipulation. Bentham's concern extended to the treatment of prisoners. He argued against torture and cruel punishments, insisting that justice must reduce suffering, not increase it. He also believed that freedom of the press was vital for liberty because it allowed citizens to expose corruption and challenge authority. Bentham's ideas influenced later reformers, including John Stuart Mill, who expanded utilitarianism into broader social philosophy. His writings also shaped modern debates on human rights, economic policy, and democratic governance. Bentham's preserved body still sits at University College London, a symbol of his belief that even death should serve the living. By inspiring thought and reform, he believed that philosophy must be practical, not abstract. It must guide lawmakers, educators, and citizens to build a society where happiness is maximized and suffering is minimized. Bentham also argued that constitutions and governments must be judged not by tradition, but by their ability to secure happiness for the people. He insisted that rulers are trustees of public welfare and must be accountable to the majority. Bentham's utilitarianism was designed to be universal, applicable to all nations, all cultures, and all times. He believed that reforms must be continuous, because society evolves, and laws must evolve with it. He argued that progress is not achieved by faith, but by reason, by evidence, and by the measurement of happiness and suffering. Today, Bentham's principle of utility remains a foundation for modern ethics, law, economics, political science, and human rights.